Do you believe the Sasha to AEW reports? So
Yes.
it's been reported, or I'll start by saying that Tony Khan announced that he'll be making a big announcement next week on Dynamite.
Such a
And
loser.
I mean, Roman Reigns returns to SmackDown. Tomato potato. It's like
No one
same graphic.
but it's just like no one cares, dude. It's like no one cares. But anyway.
But it's not only that. Well, they're saying that the announcement is going to be uh, Mercedes Mone to AEW.
Cool.
But okay, and I like your reaction to that. That it's cool. Like that's how you're gonna do it. That is a very AEW way of doing a Sasha Banks, announcement, or Mercedes Moné announcement that she's
Money.
gonna be Moné,
Money.
Moné, Mercedes Moné,
Yes.
that she'd be debuting in AEW, because the way the wrestling landscape is going right now, that's too, whack-a-mole over the head to the wrestling fan. If you look at the past WWE returns, debuts, whatever, they're shocking. They may be, predicted on Twitter, but they're not pretty much spoiled by, Triple H or Adam Pearce is going to make an announcement. They debut in a very, flowing way. And
Mhm.
because of that, it, it kind of, to me, loses its luster of her returning, that it's, other than it's been talked about at nauseum now for, I would say, months on end. And then this is how they're going to do it. You're like, okay, cool. Like, just give me your first opponent. You know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
just like, take me to the finish line. All right.
I also think that we're at a point where WWE doesn't need Sasha. Like, as much as people want her to be
They don't.
back and they were hoping that Naomi coming back meant Sasha was back, guys, we don't need her. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, because if she came
No.
back, would I be like mad about it necessarily? No. But like, they just debuted Jade. Now there's a bunch of rumors about Jordan Grace. Then we have Tiffany Stratton and all the girls down in NXT.
Cora,
And
Roxanne.
yeah,
Like,
it's like there are so many girls that we have to look forward to. Plus, then we're gonna likely have a new reign of Bailey, and Dakota Kai is gonna be back eventually. So it's like, to me, there are just really there's not a place for her. Like, the company isn't in a spot where they need to rely on someone like Sasha Banks returning to like make things interesting again, or to like elevate the division, because the women's division in WWE is so good right now and it's almost too packed. Like, we've talked about that. So I feel like AEW fits her vibe right now, and also I think they need her more. Like, they need a girl like that on the women's roster. So and I feel, in a way, if she goes to AEW, I don't know if we ever see her back in WWE. I would not be
for a
surprised
long
if,
time.
yeah,
No, I say for a long time.
I don't know if we
It'll
see her
happen,
back
but
at
it'll be
all, but
really.
yeah, I
Honest.
don't know. I just feel like as more time goes on, the chances of it happening, just, I don't know, especially since there are rumors of WWE having been in contact with her and they didn't get anywhere. Um, so that just also is like, maybe her attitude hasn't shifted, or they're not willing to budge because she also wants a ridiculous amount of money, which I'm assuming if she's going to AEW, they're giving her that amount of money.
Yeah,
Um, which is like
it's turning the open checkbook again.
half a million to a million. So, yeah,
For
yeah,
Sasha Banks.
yeah,
It's crazy.
not worth
Uh,
it.
the last point I'll make is that AEW definitely needs her in their women's division,
Mm-hmm.
because currently the only women I care about are the two in the title picture, or three if you count Mariah May, Tony Storm and Deonna Purrazzo. And then I do love Julia Hart. I love the work she's doing with the TBS title and making it a secondary, we'll say, like, up and comer women's championship. And then her little thing with Sky Blue, I think that's great. Other than that, the women's division's kind of eh. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Soraya, I'm more interested in what her sidekicks are doing than her. So
Yeah.
they need Mercedes Moné
Mhm.
a lot more than WWE needs her.